I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a stranger. Seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be. I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but. See, you may have thought you said have an audience, but what you actually
Do I look like a sentinel to you? No, don't answer that. My point is that if I wanted to kill everyone here, we would not—
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
You suggest a partnership? An arbiter working closely with a third—
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them, and it serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk. That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out? Great. Take the lap caneted with you.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan. When I was an apprentice, yes. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there in— I shall see you at the refugee camp.
Oh, greetings again. Hope that little day libations or information. What's your poison?
But
if you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends, and if their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to— It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, I hope your words are true. For carnage, I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, we operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Let us comb the remnants. These people could have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm. Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots. What sort of life was this, without the Sovereign's guidance? Incisor, all right. I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here. You've been busy. What did you find? An encampment such as this normally would was there anything remarkable about it? Good observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would not take... Did you have anything else? Perhaps it might allow us to ascertain the final moments of the camp's machines. See if any final commands were sent before the camp's destruction. The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be... Did you notice anything interesting about it? Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing. Oh? I wouldn't expect a localized transmitter to harbor anything of note. Prove me wrong. The sign that something unusual happened there may fit snugly into our other observations. We shall wait and see. Very well. Salutations. Has your search uncovered anything of remark? Inform me. The fact that this camp isn't a bullet-strewn ruin suggests it was wiped out by something. Did you learn anything by examining the body? Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some. Did you have anything else? You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? A good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised? I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted? I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their auto. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees? Agreed. I do believe that relay is of Protectorate make, and the refugees most certain. I hypothesize that they used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered us. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here. Now with that finished, we... Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry.
See if the machines return, bent on eliminating any stragglers. To arms!
Check your scope. take it.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again. I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with... I will locate my wretched Sub-Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here...
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you... Libations or information? What's your poison?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen. Working beside...
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you. Especially with an arbiter in town. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small... There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind? Just trust me and go give it a look.
Yeah. Yeah, how about this? I recruited a protectorate subject direct like from Bastion, middle of a protectorate building.
Think I'll congratulate you for making your eye to recruit.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into... Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up protect... My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body. Though...
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know...
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Yes. Yes, it was. I'd hoped to be proven wrong, but vindication has cemented my resolve. I shall uncover what happened, no matter what.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward sprats. Run along now. I've spent more than enough time. Enough time entertaining wayward sprats.
Got my respect,
So you
stranger.
decided to help the
You
Black.
take care of us.
My
we'll take care of you.
esteemed colleagues tell me you're someone
You've
to be
done right
trusted.
by us. I respect that.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. But I fully realize that during our investigation I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly... Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no sub... I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is... My colleagues have accepted that her death... Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put... I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be not utilizing one of our craft for independent... I knew Sub Rosa would offer but I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the... I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? Ah, I should have considered. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end. Excellent. I hope our working...
Rubbing shoulders with Protectorate Arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well.
But I was hoping to peruse the shopkeeper's wares to see what they had with sharp, barbed, or serrated.
Let us be off.